What's up, everyone? This is Minnie coming at you with another How I Build It. Today I'll be discussing the Tier 6 British Premium Cruiser, the Dido. Now, before we get into that, a couple of reminders. One, this ship was provided to me for testing and review by Wargaming for free, so I need to let you guys know about that. And two, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. About 70 to 80% of you watching my videos haven't hit that button yet, so make sure to hit it, help support the channel as we grow. Thank you very much. Now, Dido, as I already said, Tier 6 Premium British Cruiser. This thing comes equipped with short burst smoke generator along with defensive AA. It has a survivability with adjustments of 26,300, and its artillery is 10 133mm guns with an 8.5 second reload time, along with 2x3 torpedo tubes that have a 72-second reload time and 8-kilometer range. Concealment is 9.2 kilometers after additions, which does bring it down decently well. Now, let's talk captain skills on this. First off, I have a 21-point captain, and that's how I designed this horse. So, with this ship, what I like to take here is I like to take Grease the Gears and Last Stand. Just like with the Canarius, you want both of these. One, because you don't want to get your engine or steering gears knocked out. And two, you want the traverse speed because it brings it down to 15.7 seconds, which is really nice. At Tier 2, I like having consumable enhancements to increase the smoke generator action time because of the fact that that is already low, so being able to increase it a little bit gives you a better chance to use it to disengage. At Tier 3, I recommend heavy HE and SAP. You get 10% better HE damage and no penalty because it's only 133 millimeters. This brings it up to 2090, which is a nice bump and needed on this ship. You also want to run your standard adrenaline rush, and you want to run survivability experts so that you have as much health as possible. Tier 4, you desperately need concealment. And then I like IFHE. Yes, it drops your chance of getting fires down and brings it down to 4%. But the advantage of having this is the fact that it brings your armor pen up to 27 millimeters. And when this thing gets up tiered, having the ability to pen 27 millimeters is very nice. If you don't want to run IFHE and you want to go specifically for just fires, with lower pen and just hope to hit superstructure or cruisers where they aren't covered with that, then I would probably recommend a radio location for the ability to see where the ships are, or consider maybe an outnumbered or torp skills to take advantage of your torps. Now, let's talk equipment. So with this one on the equipment, this is one of the spots I was disappointed with the Dido, is the lack of choice in the equipment. So as I already said, you get the defensive AA fire, you get the short burst smoke generators, which is a 16.5 second action time and a 35 second dispersion time. Additionally, you get the depth charges, which are not an airstrike. It's dropped off the back of the ship, so you gotta bear that in mind if you see subs. In Tier 1, my choice is the main armaments mod. You want to keep your guns firing. The best thing about this ship is the amount of guns you have firing, so being able to keep those going is critically important. DCP mod 1 is not really ever worth it in my opinion, and you don't have secondary guns that are worth it, and I'd rather run a det flag than magazine modification. In slot 2, this is where I'm really actually disappointed. You have to go engine room protection because I don't see the use to DCS mod 1, but I would really like a choice of something like the smoke generation or something else, because only having defensive AA fire feels really, really rough here, to be honest with you. That's the only premium you can put there. Slot 3, I run the standard main aiming systems mod, and here is where smoke generator mod 1 shows up, as it's a third slot this time. But you take that, so you get the 30% longer, and I've run it with that. It can be worth it. But I do like having the better dispersion timing. So if you get 6 1/2 dozen here, would you rather take aiming system, have better dispersion? Would you rather take smoke generator for your short burst smokes for disengagement? You can go back and forth, but I don't like that these are in the same slot and you're forced to pick. I went aiming systems mod 1. I can see myself switching to smoke generator mod after more play than the month I've already put in, but we'll see what happens. And then over here on the slot 4, there's no prop mod, which I would love to take. So you got to take steering gears mod 1 so that you can shift your rudder quicker. This does bring your rudder shift down to 5.2 seconds, which means you will be able to juke, which is absolutely critical when you're dealing with the fact that you only have, once again, 26,300 health. Now, on the exterior, if we're going to talk about camouflage first off, it comes with an Atlantic camo as well as the tier 10 Dido permanent. I like the Atlantic better. Use whichever one you prefer. Neither of them has any difference than the other except just look. In flags, make sure you mount whichever flags give you bonuses because, as always, you want to get those if you have them. If not, pick your favorite flags, mount them there. And then in signals, what you should mount in signals, if you want to talk about this, is first off, I mount det flags. You never want to get detonated. Due to no heal, fire extinguishing and flooding flags are very nice. You want to consider the X-ray Papa Uneon for the increased smoke generator consumable action time, and this does bring it up to about 18-19 seconds, which is a nice bump. Comboed with, if you went with the 30% on the smoke generator mod, it would give you more, but that's your call. You definitely want to go for the AA damage because you've got the DAAF, the defensive AA fire buff. You can put that in, and then you run into where do you use your last 3 flags. I like to use ship speed, and then I genuinely can think that running Victor Lima and India X-Ray to get your fire chance back up to 5% is a really valuable play. If you don't want to run that, consider November Foxtrot comboed with Hotel Yankee, though Hotel Yankee is pointless, or November Foxtrot comboed with Sierra Bravo. Economic flags, run whatever you want on this. If you're using this to train a new commander, obviously I would run Commander XP and XP per battle to get it. And then special flags, you could run them, but I see no reason to run them when this is just a tier 6 and the credit making economy of tier 6 is not nearly as good as tier 9. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helps you out with the Dido. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment telling me how you're building out your Dido. And as always, this is Minnie, signing off.